MetaQuarius is still hard at work on X Fusion, and again showing us yet another new title screen image. This time you can kind of see he's got rid of the Metroid and X combination in the background with the regular screw attack thing, and added in different text and shading. Looks very interesting. As far as other stuff with this hack, he has not put anything up with that yet. Not really sure how far along he is, but if he's working on title screen stuff, that might mean he's doing stuff while there's not much else to do. Or maybe there's a whole lot left to do and he'd rather work on the title screen. Who knows? But someday, the hack will drop and people will be excited and then probably get wrecked by things. And there is actually a new hack that was released. This is one sprite edit with a very small alteration to prevent the morph ball animation. Basically, if you're familiar with Elminster at all, you know there's things with pairs and stuff. And so because of that, Super Hair Metroid is a thing. I made a thing where I changed the morph ball sprite into a pair with the somewhat Lenny face on it. So yeah, this is the original game, but hey, if you wanted to play with a morph ball pair sprite, there you go. The world is better off for this, I'm sure. But you know, Elm culture all the way. And for those interested in another race, Sacred Hooves is getting together an open invitational for a Metroid Zero mission race. The category is not yet decided, but he does have 2 times on June the 10th. That is this coming Friday. Both these are Eastern Standard. The first one at 2 p.m. and the second one at 8 p.m. So people in other time zones could probably join in as well, hopefully. That is the plan. He's got multiple categories that the vote is closing, I believe, on Wednesday. It might be Thursday, I don't quite remember. No, June 7th, so even before then. Okay. So, yeah. You can see it's got the different categories. 70% normal, low percent normal, 100% normal, and then 10% hard, which isn't even low percent get good. But yes, this is coming up this Friday, so if you could make one of those times and want to join in on a zero mission race, feel free to. Also, you might want to vote in the poll there to help decide the category. So yeah, coming up, another race of a normal Metroid game and not a hack for once, so that is a thing. And Quote 58 is working on a few programs. This is the Super Metroid Hacking Suite. This is going to be multiple programs in the long run, but right now he is just working on the Hexer. Basically what this does is if you've been to the main site to look up hex tweaks or whatever, you'll see they'll tell you to go to this location in the ROM, change these 3 bytes to EA to NOP something, or do this to get this effect. Change this so Samus's run speed is kept after landing from a spin jump. There's a whole lot of different tweaks on there, and the goal of the Hexer, it's basically making it so you don't have to open up a hex editor, go into a ROM to those offsets and change them all yourself. Basically, you have this program, you click a button, your hex tweak is applied. That's basically it. And he's also recently, I think what this one, the most recent things here, as he's got it for different strings. What this one is, it gets rid of the pause. Not gets rid of the pause, but it goes directly to the status screen, so you don't pause and go to the map. So I think I did this in SLT. So there's like multiple lines there. So instead of going to each location and changing those bytes manually, you just open up the Hexer, click the little switching thingy there, and you're done. That's it. And he's also got, I know Quote works on Linux a lot, so he's got different teams going on that. But the Super Metroid Hacking Suite is his development blog for this. And again, there's going to be more than just a Hexer. There's going to be some really cool things coming up later as well. So this would be a good thing to keep track of. And if you want to, I'm going to put the link to the webpage in the description here. Just don't forget that. So you might want to bookmark that. You can also enter in your email and follow it that way. That way you get an email when he posts an update, or at least I'm assuming that's how that works. It would be kind of silly not to. But yeah, this will be a really cool thing. There's more cool things to come in the future. The Hexer is kind of sort of your basic thing for hex tweaks, but there's going to be stuff later on that's going to be more custom stuff, so really looking forward to that. And that is basically the news for this past month. I do want to mention that the summer contest is still being worked on, and from what I was told by DSO, it should be up later this month, somewhere close to the 21st, because that's when summer officially starts, at least here. So expect the contest to happen around then, to at least get started. Then we'll know much more once that's there, obviously. And otherwise, there's still other random things happening on the forum. Always keep up to date by checking that. There's lots of things in the general project screenshots, thread, miscellaneous hacking ideas, whatever. There's all kinds of stuff going on, all kinds of little hack projects being worked on, and sometimes even big hack projects. I know BioSpark is still working on his Fusion editor, and hopefully that is still going to be a thing. Interdepth, who made Double Helix, is also recently been spotted doing some more things with Fusion, so that's kind of cool to see as well. So really hoping that the new editor for Fusion will be out soon, and maybe we'll see some hacks of that gets rid of the animals, because the animals are bad. That is the official MetroidConstruction stance. Animals are bad. They should die every time. And otherwise, I'm going to leave you off with just a brief little snippet of something that just dropped today, which is a little bit late, but I'm putting it in here anyway. If you want to see the whole thing, the link is in the description. Be sure to check it out. It is from MetaCorius, so you know it's going to be kind of interesting and whatever. So with that, here you go. Have a good month and keep hacking.